These are New Zealand's most explosive streets. For the more than 1,500 female police officers, every day brings them face to face with danger.
And I stabbed him in the head.
You just really never know quite what's going to happen.
Come on. And I move.
No, you haven't.
It's my job. We get assaulted, we get punched in the face, so be it.
These streets are tough,
Just walk away.
so they need to be tougher.
Hey, police!
Tonight on Women in Blue.
We're looking at the search area here.
We've righted this vessel and confirmed it is empty. One person is still missing.
It's the 11-year-old boy.
Time is of the essence.
Hello, boys. You guys in a rush?
And he's got warrant for his arrest.
Put it out. Put it out. Why are you getting locked up?
I think you already knew.
I'm in a great position at the moment. I have a really beautiful balance between work and lifestyle and my passion, which is search and rescue.
Got something here.
I'm very fortunate to be in the specialist search and rescue squad in the police. Another passion of mine is sailing. I was 14 when I started sailing. Represented New Zealand, then got selected for the Whitbread Round the World race, and then again in 2001. Search and rescue and sailing, I'd say, are very similar. You're with a bunch of good teammates, and you've got some mission to complete, and then you throw in the bad weather. Just love that whole competitiveness.
Bridget will need to call on all of her experience for today's assignment. 4 people on a fishing trip have run into trouble between Coromandel Town and Waiheke Island. There's been no sign of them since yesterday, and the outlook is bleak.
We're looking at the search area here.
They were due back in at 1600 last night, which is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They've been reported missing at midnight, so they've actually been in the water a long time now.
With a full-scale maritime search underway, it doesn't take long for a breakthrough.
The 3 people have been recovered from the water.
Are all 3 persons we've recovered alive?
Yes.
They are.
The 3 that have been recovered, obviously very cold, slightly hypothermic, but not as bad as we initially thought, so we're trying to get as much information from them as possible at the moment.
One person is still missing.
I'd rather be out there. I think I'm more of a hands-on, but you slot into whatever position that you need to at the time.
I need...
Hello.
New information's pouring into Rescue HQ.
We have found 3, yes. So we've still got 1 outstanding. It's the 11-year-old boy.
It's a sobering update, and as a mother, the significance of the task at hand hits Bridget hard. The team meets to discuss their plan of attack.
We need to work out the original splash point, so where the boat has upturned, and the boat is upturned only about 30 minutes out, but then they have been drifting for a long time.
Apparently it was around about 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock they ended up in the water.
They're all quite close to the hull when they went like that.
Yeah.
But we don't know at what stage the 11-year-olds
With the separation.
Time is of the essence, so you can see it is full on. We've got Coast Guard out there, the police boat, Eagle, which is the police helicopter, and Westpac. And already they've been quite involved. They've been winching people out of the water.
Survivability.
That's correct, that one.
If the life jacket on, we're looking at 24 hours. Without a life jacket, we're looking at 10 to 12 hours because the exhaustion will get it next door.
It is a very serious search. You know, huge amount of money involved in all of these assets going out, but you can't weigh it up against a life. And an 11-year-old boy is, you know, he's got his whole life ahead of him, so you do what you can.
DRR3, this is police launch base on 82 over.
We still have the 11-year-old missing. The boat is upturned, so we want to flip the boat and make sure that he's not caught underneath.
The hull is directly underneath us now. We've righted this vessel and confirmed it is empty.
Bridget was hoping the boy may have been sheltering inside. It's another blow. Concerned relatives who are with the police phone in for an update.
Okay, hold the line. The lady on the phone whose family it is, so... The hard bit is the emotional reaction from the family. As soon as you add in the family and their feelings, oh.
We have found three people.
26 Bravo.
Yes.
26 Bravo.
That's the young boy. I'm afraid he is still outstanding. We are still looking for him.
Search and rescue. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong at the worst possible time.
For your information, we've probably got 1 metre drop out here now. It's getting worse, probably 20-25 miles over.
Yeah, roger that.
The sea conditions are deteriorating now.
So it's pretty choppy and horrible out there.
Not very good at the moment to survive in that out there.
And the longer the boy is in the water, the greater the chance of hypothermia setting in.
So, yeah, so we'll just keep going.
The helicopter search crew give everyone the latest update.
No one was doing life jacket.
That information's come from the people on the boat.
Yeah.
And none of them were in life jackets.
With no life jacket, there's little hope of finding the boy alive.
My scenario is that the boy is under the boat.
The fishing boat is recovered, and Bridget makes a heartbreaking discovery on board.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 life jackets, and you know there's a whistle on the life jacket here. Just crazy for not wearing it, and yeah.
The 3 survivors arrive, cold and shaken after a 21-hour ordeal. And with them, word the rescue team was dreading. A survivor has confirmed the 11-year-old boy died yesterday.
It's hard, but that doesn't affect how we search. You still do it to the T. Even if you knew that they had, you know, they were already dead. Search and rescue, unfortunately, is a lot of time search and recovery, and I have probably lost track of the amount of bodies that I've recovered.
Despite the best efforts of Bridget and her team, the 11-year-old boy's body has not been found.
I was born and raised in a little atoll, in a little island, and for us moving from that island to New Zealand, my family will save coins or not have dinner so we can pay gas to take me to my trainings in Auckland in the Domain every day. I'm in the neighbourhood policing team unit. We're all about prevention first.
What's up, hey?
Can I ask you just to calm down for a bit?
I always say the biggest weapon you have is communication.
Anne's learnt how to survive the streets of Mangere. Now she's trying to clean them up.
What we do is we deal with the family, find out what the problem is and why it's reoccurring all the time.
You'll be like your friend, locked up. Do you want that?
I do get scared sometimes when we're dealing with angry people. I have been bashed up and assaulted before. I've been kicked in the face, punched in the face before, and abused a lot.
Tonight she's tailing some dodgy driving. The car pulls up. Anne always has to be cautious not to inflame a situation like this.
Hello, boys. You guys in a rush?
No, not really.
Well, you guys need to stop at the intersection and just cut right in front of the other car. It doesn't matter. It's not a stop sign, but a giveaway sign. You didn't even slow down or even stop for the other vehicle.
I get it.
All right. Have you got your driver's license in you?
No, I have a license number there.
Okay. Why haven't you got your driver's license on you?
I've lost a couple of years back.
And it's still current?
Anne will check if his story stacks up. She notices the passenger sitting quietly, but looking a little suspicious.
Okay, I'm just going to come around and grab your fullest details as well, okay? Window down. Have you got any IDs with you?
I've got no ID on.
No ID. What's your last name? You got any warrants?
No.
Right. Bail conditions?
No.
Anne runs their names through the police database.
Vehicles or their details on this iPad instead of going over the radio. And also I can confirm by the pictures, their photos in the system. We'll just confirm that the driver has got a current learner's license, so he's all good.
But Anne finds some disturbing information about his mate.
He's got warrants for his arrest, the front passenger.
The passenger could be dangerous. Backup's called immediately.
Put your smoke out.
I'm getting locked up.
You do know you're getting locked up?
Yeah, I do.
Why? Why are you getting locked up?
I think you already know too, because I got warrants out for me.
Yes, you got your warrants for your arrest. Hey, we're just asking you to put it out. Put it out. All right, my friend.
No worries.
Have you got anything on your pockets?
What began as a spin in the front of his mate's car has turned into a costly backseat ride to the station.
Every day is domestic violence, relationship not working, or partners come back home and beat their wives up.
It's an all too common call out for Anne, and there's one in particular she'll never forget.
I had to save a lady who was badly beaten up, blood everywhere. We could have prevented that from happening if we got there sooner. And those who were there were, blaming us for not getting there fast enough. I still can picture her face in the whole scene that day.
Today, it's history repeating. A different couple, a similar result.
Reported there's a male just assaulted a female outside of the Middlemore Hospital. He's taken off towards the train track, so we're just attending to do areas to locate this male.
Apparently he's at the bus stop on Hospital Road now.
Anne needs to find him before he finds his partner.
I'm still getting updates.
Anne spots someone fitting the description.
It might be our guy.
Roger, CW, copy.
Hey.
Copy.
Hey.
Huh?
Okay, I want to talk to you. Just want to find out what happened, all right? See? All right, just calm down, though.
Calm down.
All right, then, just stand here and talk to me. So I believe there was a domestic.
Yeah.
Is it you and your partner?
Yeah.
Yeah? So tell me what happened.
Just standing there being automatic, telling me am I going to stop being a dick?
Yeah.
But I'm not being a dick.
Yeah. So you guys had an argument?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else that happened apart from you guys arguing?
I must have punched her by accident or something, I don't know.
Okay. And where did you punch her?
In the face.
Yeah?
Yeah.
By accident? Or were you just angry?
Yeah.
Okay. How many times did you punch her?
I remember. I don't know.
All right.
He begins to weep. The severity of what he has done is hitting home.
A lot of victims we deal with are females. Partners drinking all night and coming home. Food is not cooked on the table. They're just being so drunk and done something stupid, come home and beat up their wives.
Well, what's going to happen now? Because you've admitted that you've assaulted your partner. I'm now going to place you under arrest for assault.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is hard. For me, I am a emotional person, but when you're on the job, you can't show your emotions.
You understand you're currently under arrest for male assault now?
You got the uniform on, you can't show that you're going to cry.
Thanks for that.
At 6'2", I'm kind of intimidating for most men. When I'm going out with people, other people will quite often say, oh, we know who wears the pants in that relationship. And there's an assumption made that because I guess I'm gigantic, I'm a policewoman, that I must be such the boss in all things. And yeah, seriously, I'm not. I'm just a regular person. 22 years in the police is a long time. I have changed a lot. I was quite naive when I joined the police.
Afternoon. Hey, we just couldn't see whether you were wearing your seatbelt or not.
I thought the best of pretty much everyone until proven otherwise.
This could sound like a really poor excuse.
I still do think the best of people.
Just changed the seat in this car.
Not perhaps as naive. I don't trust everyone to tell me the truth all the time.
Get your seatbelt sorted out, because it will work better if it can do
I'll
up.
drive back and change this back over.
Yeah.
Tracy's the area commander of Whangarei and Kaipara and also oversees the police program that tackles the booze issue.
New Zealand has got a huge problem with alcohol. Our culture's not healthy.
They're just doing drink driver checks.
It's one of our 5 drivers of crime we've identified, and if we could sort alcohol out, we would reduce family violence, we would reduce murders, we'd reduce deaths on the road. In fact, we probably wouldn't need so many police out there if we could sort alcohol out as a problem. Don't know how much you know about youth access to alcohol being a problem, you guys?
Tracy's drafted in some underage recruits for this special operation.
Go up to the bar and simply try and buy a drink. Glass of wine, tap beer, whatever you like, but alcohol. Rightio. Shall we lock and load the cars?
Any liquor outlets that sell to the 2 teens tonight could face hefty fines or bans.
It's not a secret. We advertise it. We tell them that we're doing them. And as a result of not selling to young people, we've got them being restricted with their access to alcohol. And of course, we know the problems that alcohol causes with young people.
They're hitting spots around the Rodney district, north of Auckland. Plain-clothed officers head in first. Their job is to watch for any underage sales. The girls follow soon after and try to buy a drink.
Copy, we're just doing a controlled purchase operation. It is not a win if we get a sale. You don't come out going, woohoo, we got one. If you don't get a sale, that's a good thing. It means that the licensed premises are doing their job properly and checking things properly. How was that, you guys?
He didn't sell.
Didn't sell? No. You guys are okay though?
Yeah.
Not uncomfortable?
No.
Good practice run?
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Right. Thanks, guys. Our young people have come out empty-handed, which is a really good result.
They move on to location 2.
How'd you get on? No sale? Good result. Got asked. Excellent. How'd you get on that one? No sale? Yeah. You're doing well so far.
This is their final shot, a community bar that's winding down for the night. How will they fare this time?
Can you please log a 3H at bar on Hibiscus Coast Highway now? So do you guys just want to tell us what happened when you got in there?
We just walked in and then she asked for the drink and then he said they didn't have any and then asked for ID. Then, yeah, we said no.
Oh, good.
That caps off a clear round. It's a heartening outcome, and Tracy lets the bar staff inside know it.
And you've done a fantastic job there. Kicked them out and said no thank you.
Kicked them out because they had no ID, so.
Yep, so they're not, yeah. And then they've gone next door to the off licence to see if they can purchase there, being turned away there as well, so that's excellent. Licensees and managers are starting to get the message that you can't afford to sell to minors because it results in fairly severe penalties. So that's a great result with having no sales at all tonight. Yes, I'll be able to have a big fat sleep in tomorrow morning, maybe till 6 o'clock.
The next morning, it's another liquor operation, but this one is adults only.
Our mission today is to locate and seize any alcohol, make sure everyone's wearing gloves, as it's the type of establishment that gloves need to be worn in.
Could be stupid or it could be just plain ignorance, the fact that they don't know that they're required to have a licence. They obviously knew they were required to have a brothel licence, but yeah, advertising online's not doing them any favours, which is why we're visiting them now. But the fact that the door's open's a good thing. Saves on the repair bills, doesn't it?
Tracy and her team descend on the club. The alcohol may be flowing, but not for much longer.
There were 3 gentlemen in there having a drink. One was drinking rum, one's drinking a vodka, and one drinking I'm not sure what. They said they've been here a number of times before. Didn't realise that the premises was unlicensed. Now leaving due to the fact there are so many police inside.
The stock is seized as evidence. The brothel owner eventually turns up.
We've sold a few drinks here and there, but
Doesn't actually matter. By just having it present on your property, even exposing, is enough for us to take it.
It's serious business, but the staff don't seem too concerned.
I think it's just entertaining, to be honest. I mean, if it was my business, I wouldn't think it was entertaining. But because it's not, that's pretty selfish, eh?
Okay, see you guys later. Well, maybe probably not see you later, but...
don't hurry back,
I can do the tall old lady stuff. Yeah, thanks for that.
They were just taking the mickey out of me, seriously.
They said to me, oh, you could get some of the tall old lady market for us here, so feeling really special about myself now. Awesome.
Next week on Women in Blue.
Oh, don't puke in the car, fella.
Hate throw up.
Doesn't like it.
I mean, I heard a glass smash.
There's been a bottling.
Man has entered someone's house. He's used the bathroom. I think he's gone for a piddle, and then he's called out to the lady in the house.
Sorry, I used your toilet. I'm not a burglar. I'm not going to murder you. Oh my God. And I was like, oh.